Welcome back to SCV Today. Mike Bjorkman is here. We're going to talk some real estate. During the break, we said, what are we going to talk about? Tammy said...
It's all on Mike. I don't know. Mike. He's going to surprise us today.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'm in my jeans. I apologize.
I like it.
It's rainy day.
Cool.
No, I like
suit.
it.
Do you have cool socks?
No, just normal socks, rain socks. But
Why don't you stand up and model your jeans,
No,
dude?
I'm digging the look.
Okay.
I'm digging the look.
oh, good. I feel better.
Yeah.
No, today we're gonna go.
Doing a folder
Yeah,
to scan
don't
your
continue
jeans.
that whole shot. That was good.
Yeah. Today we're gonna go back to the ranch and pick up the rest of our pumpkins for our charity drive.
Yes, I saw
So
that
I don't want to
post.
be in a suit when we're.
Talk about what you're
gathering
doing
those.
there, because I thought that was really cool. I saw that on Facebook, and that was really cool.
Yeah, it started out with, I'm very much involved in single mothers outreach, and we donate a lot. But there's a long story about when I was a young child, we didn't really have the opportunity to have pumpkins every year. So when I got older, I started thinking about it. Hey, I get it. My parents didn't have a lot of extra money. An extra $10 in pumpkins probably fed us for a night or two. So, I always got the little teeny pumpkin. It was really hard to carve. Anyway, so nowadays, I said, that's not cool, and we're involved with a lot of children in this community. And we decided that no children's going to go without pumpkins this year. So we have the Home Smart moving van. We've filled it up with hundreds of pumpkins. And we got to get our last batch today. And today, which is Thursday the 10th, 4 to 6 at Single Mothers Outreach, we're going to be giving it out. But then it exploded to special needs children at the schools. Other local charities are going to be getting them. And I don't have the list with me.
So we'll be doing tomorrow at Savia Center, right?
At Savia,
Or
4 to
today.
6 tomorrow. Today the 10th. Yeah. That's the big push. And then throughout the week, Team Bjorkman, including you, are going to be helping us deliver to schools, to different houses, different communities where people can't come to us. So we're going to have a busy rest of the week.
So now you don't have to be a member of Single Mothers Outreach to come get a pumpkin. You could just be.
Yeah.
So if someone's watching this and they're stressed out about getting pumpkins for their kids this year, they can come over to
come
Savia
down.
Center 4 to 6 Thursday and get a free pumpkin.
Absolutely.
Give the address for Savia Center.
Oh, for
Because I don't even know it. Is it the
Did you really just assume that I knew that address
I don't
in
know.
my
I
head?
just because it's coming out. I was just thinking, where is this?
On
Where is
Newhall
this?
Avenue, which is actually San Fernando Road for those of us that know better. And
That's old school.
right across from AV Party Rental, where the Starbucks is on Newhall Avenue there. That's where Savia Center is, right next to the 99-cent
Everybody
store.
knows it as the newer shopping center.
Right.
So that's what we got going on. So this week in real estate, price reductions everywhere. I don't want to blame the government shutdown. I want to blame the market just stabilizing. So
You said destabilizing or
no,
just
with it
stabilizing?
stabilized. Sorry, I get stuffy this week. The market stabilized. So a lot of people went on the market very aggressive. If my neighbor got 500, I'm going 525. It's a price-sensitive market, and the staff keeps saying, what's price-sensitive? Well, we still have a wonderful market. Buyers are everywhere. But if it's overpriced and then you can't prove a value, they know about it. So today, we're going for price reductions all week, my staff, everybody, Tammy included. And some people say, well, Mike, you want me to do a price reduction. However, how do I know it's not your marketing? I'm not saying they really say that to me, but throughout the real estate community, that's what's going on. So I wanted to talk a little bit about if your home is on the market, or if you've had this in the past. A lot of times agents put signs up, put the homes in the MLS, and don't do anything. So you always have a homeowner thinking, I wonder if there could have been more done before I reduce my price. Am I giving my home away? And one of the things we were working on this week is all of our reports. And I take it for granted. I've been doing it so long, I don't really realize that most agents don't do that. But we do give 6 or 7 reports automatically emailed or gathered through our marketing team to send to our clients. Now, what that entails is reports from our normal website. We have software connected through Google Analytics. We can show a homeowner weekly how many people through our website have looked at their home. Then we have another report through our virtual tour company, which is called Tour Factory. We can show that's automatically emailed, and that's a really amazing report, full color, all the graphs. And that's the bulk of my, like when I promote things on Facebook, I spend hundreds of dollars a week per listing promoting. Like we just listed a new townhome in Westridge over there by TPC Golf Course. And I was testing the HomeSmart page versus my personal page versus the Team Bjorkman page, and I promoted that. We spent money to get it higher up in the feeds. So we were able to get 2,000 views in 24 hours before it even went on the market. So with that kind of activity, it shows up on the report. So half of that is Facebook mobile, half of that is Facebook on the desktop, so I can kind of see that dynamic. And anyways, I can go into it all day long because I love analyzing.
Should someone that's approached by their agent to do a price reduction, should they demand to see the marketing efforts up to them?
Show me the money. What have you done to get my home marketed? So then from there we go to a report called eProperty Sites. Every one of our properties has a custom-made website with its own domain, a single property website we call that. That gets a report as well. How many people have gone by the sign, gone through our advertising and pulled up that domain so I can show that to the homeowner. Then we have Realtor.com, the #1 real estate traveled website in the world. We have reports from that because we pay money to enhance those again. And then we have Zillow, Trulia, and our 800 number for the phone. Every time somebody calls in, enters that extension, shows us where they called from, who they were, gives us their phone number. So we can say, look, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we've had 14,000 views of your home this week, 22,000 the first week. Obviously, we have a price issue. The condition's nice, the location's nice. There's only a few things we can change. Now it's definitely time to get more realistic with price. So that's how you can properly ask for a price reduction as an agent and feel comfortable and confident knowing that we've done our job as a real estate marketing team to say, look, we've done our job. There's hundreds of thousands of views on your home in the last 30 days. Nobody's bought it. It's time we make a price adjustment.
Okay, so as a layperson in real estate, you guys are the experts in this. So if I'm sitting here and I'm hearing you say prices are starting to come down a little bit, and I'm thinking about selling my home, do I decide, oh, well, wait a minute, if Mike is saying the prices are coming down a little bit, maybe I should wait? Or should this be a time to go ahead and list? Because I also know from what you have said that going into the end of the year, a lot of times there's a scramble for people who want to buy homes because they want to be in their new home for Christmas.
Right. Well, I'll answer that in two parts. Number one, prices aren't coming down. Our market's very stable. But there are people that were over anxious and aggressive, let's say, price-wise. I'll just say they're dumb. They overpriced their home. In today's market, you can't do that. So I don't want everybody out there to think prices are going down because they're not. But the unrealistic people now need to get realistic. And the second thing is, yes, absolutely best time ever to be on the market. Inventory is still low naturally, but now the people are saying, oh, I don't want to put my home on the market during the holidays. This happens every year. 23 years I've been explaining to people. Interest rates are low, right? Low inventory. The people that are not in retail, they definitely are out there looking for homes, and they say it every day. I want to be in before Christmas, Mike. I want to be in before Thanksgiving, Mike. We make it happen. So the people that are willing to have their home on the market get a higher price in a faster amount of time.
And move-up buyers, why not now? Low interest rates, get the home of your dreams.
Right. We had interest rates go back down under 4%. And we were screaming and yelling and crying a couple weeks ago about them being 4.5%. So it's our last chance. Let's jump on it. And I almost appreciate the government shutdown for that reason because it made all the banks get really aggressive. Everybody's really aggressive, so the good deals are to be had.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mike. We're running out of time, but we had touched on the government shutdown last week when you were in here. Is there any changes in the last week? Is there any updates regarding that or things that people could be aware of?
No updates, nothing visually noticeable. Our numbers are down a little teeny bit, but no big deal. This particular week, most of the kids were on fall break and most of the people are out of town. Enjoying their kids this week. So, little things like that I'm sensitive to. I can really tell. But I don't think there's been any very big increase or decrease. When I do get these FHA offers on my listings, I have been kind of, but so far, no noticeable side effects that are negative.
Cool. Very cool. Mike Bjorkman, as always, it's good to have you in.
Thanks.
It's good to see you.
Fun today.
It is. And we've got Tyler Cordova is about to come on. And if you were with us a couple weeks ago, Tyler was on, and Tyler was talking about his cookbook, and now he's brought some goodies. And get a shot of Tyler again, because Tyler's going to come on, and he's one of my favorite guys. Now, if you pan up and up to the right, Nick, do that real quick. Go back on there, because you'll see that someone has decided to stay. You see part of him there, And now we're seeing the rest of him. Joe Messina is saying because he knows there's
Because
food
there's
in the
food.
building.
He's normally long gone.
You're eating it. Oh, well, there's nothing left. Tyler's going to be on in just a second. Please stay tuned. This is going to be a lot of fun.